Hey, what's up, everyone? Adam here. I just wanted to share a little bit about my story before and after Christ. One word that I would use to sum up my life before I knew Christ would be the word searching. I grew up in a Christian household, always going to church, going to Sunday school. I knew a lot about God and the Bible and who Jesus was. I believed these characters, and I enjoyed learning about it. I was eager to learn about it, but growing up, it was merely just head knowledge to me, and I didn't really feel a need to actually get to know God and to pursue a relationship with Christ. It was mostly just knowledge that I learned, and it was just another form of school, really. This continued on through most of my growing up, and it wasn't really until my sophomore year that I started really having a desire to get to know Christ in my life. I grew up playing sports, and that was basically one way I defined my life. Through this, I was searching for happiness, and on top of these sports, also just through friends, I was just searching for happiness, and I was trying to please people and get praise through the things that I did and who I was. But it was my sophomore year of high school that I suffered an injury and some medical issues that put me off of sports for 6 months. And to me, this was just devastating because this was something that I had defined myself by. And through sports, I really, that was basically how I achieved happiness. And what made me happy was playing sports and doing well in them. So in this time, I decided that, I've always talked about the Bible and how I know about it, and I've always gone to Sunday school, but maybe I should actually really look into these things, because at this point I still hadn't even opened up my Bible to read it personally. And so I started doing this, and over a period of time I really saw how I not only wanted to know God, but I needed Him in my life, and I needed basically the sacrifice that Christ made on the cross. I needed to understand that, and I needed to and had a desire to develop a relationship with Him in a way that I had never felt before. And so it was through Christ that I was really fulfilled, and I no longer felt a need to be defined by what I did or who I was. And so one word that describes my life after Christ would be the word fulfilled. Ultimately, Christ fulfilled me, and He fulfills me still. I no longer have to search for things in my life to please me. That's not to say that I don't search for things and I don't struggle with things, and that's not to say that I don't still try to get praise and I still search for happiness in other ways, but ultimately now I know that it's really only God that's going to give me joy, and He's the only one who's going to fulfill me.